Hello and welcome to episode 28 of my playthrough of DireWolf20's 1.18 mod pack. Last episode we left off doing the, ore processing through refined storage, and we ran into an issue where when everything one of my machines were running, we were having power issues. So today we're going to solve that. As you can see here, I've got now, what's this? 3, 6, 9 windmills. Just kind of powering everything. Each one of these making, well, actually I think we're actually what's happened is that the energy cell is full. About 70 odd KFE per tick or whatever it is. But that's not enough. I put more up there as just kind of like a band-aid fix, but that is definitely not going to be handling our power problems into the future at all. So I thought about it, and after some suggestions, I'm probably going to go in the route of, I cannot write, in the way of using a biogenerator, which uses biofuel to help with power. And I think this one can also be upgraded as well with like basic and advanced machine. Probably not though, but either way that doesn't really matter too much. And we do that by, that uses, what's the word? Uses biofuel, which we need to crush like any pretty much organic materials. And we have a really nice way of getting them organic materials with the tree farm. We have a ton of saplings. And if we come up here and check the drawers, we have like an absolute metric load of saplings, right? And we don't really have a use for it. If you can see there, we're like full on oak, full on acacia, and full on spruce saplings. We really don't have any uses for them. So we may as well use that to make power for us. As well as if we look in here, I'm pretty sure we also have like a near silly amount of carrots. Maybe not potatoes, but we do have like a ton of carrots, which if we need more organic stuff like carrots or potatoes or anything like that, we can also set up a farm, which probably isn't going to be a bad idea for us to do anyway, since we've already set up a tree farm. It would be kind of fun to set up a crop farm as well, and using some of this other industrial foregoing stuff, but I think that's going to be our plan for today. We'll leave the farm for another day. Today we are 100% though fixing our power woes, as well as probably, how are you spawning? How are you guys spawning in here? F7. Nothing, like there's nothing down here where like they should be allowed to spawn. See, like we've got no red X's on the ground. So I'm thoroughly confused as to how these guys are spawning down here. F7, whatever. And though, although F7 doesn't actually display anything, it like kills my frames for some reason. But hey, whatever. We can deal with that. So yeah, we're gonna deal with that. So we want to make a biogenerator. For the biogenerator, we're also going to need a crusher to actually crush the things. And we'll probably just use refined storage since we have it. So we want another interface, it's called. Interface. I'm going to want another one of these bad boys as well. And another node, which we have here. We got cards, so I probably want the card holder. I've already got it here. Beautiful. I think we'll just set it up like in this general direction. So let's get some crafting done. So biogenerator. I need biofuel. So before we can do that, I'm going to need a crusher, which needs 2 buckets of lava. Do we have buckets anymore, or have I used them all in crafting? I think I've used them all in crafting. So let's make like a bunch of buckets that can just live in there because we're going to end up using them again anyway. We have our convenient lava storage there. I really don't need to be anywhere in particular to do this crafting, but the crusher, let's just throw you there for now. I'm going to need some way to make some biofuel, so let's throw like 2 carrots in here. Then we're obviously going to 100% want to upgrade this because that's super slow. Cool. Oh, that gives us 5. Maybe carrots are the way to go. I think saplings only give us 2. Let's have a look. I could totally just look at the at JEI, but let's just see. And you only use 20 FE a tick. Yeah, you only give me 2, so it's not super efficient, but saplings, since we have like an overabundance of it, we'll just use those. Cool. So let's put you down there. That means the next thing we want to get is the biogenerator. Bang. And we can just... Oh, you're facing the wrong way, but we just want you... Why are you facing the wrong way? Rotate. Bang. That's how I want you facing. And we want biofuel. So we want you to output to the right. Cool, that's all set up. And then you go biofuel in there. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out max producing 140 FE a tick. Max output is 280. So that already there is like way better than our, what's the word? Our wind tunnels. So now what I want to do is just hook this up to our energy cell. We'll just go through the back here. Doesn't really matter how we do this, but I'm pretty sure we have power cables going in through here. Cool. Bang, bang. We'll just route this to where we need it. So power is going to go at the back of this. And I don't know whether we can really prioritize this, but it shouldn't matter too much. Like, we have power generation just kind of coming from everywhere, so it's not really going to hurt. And now this should also be powering the crusher at the same time. So if I throw more in here... Oh, it's not. That's interesting. I totally thought it would just power it. Wait, energy output on the left? No. Whoop, energy, green, left, none. Auto eject on. Whoops, no, you're the wrong thing. We want you... Oh, you can't do energy and items on the same side. That's kind of annoying, but that's fine. What we can do is we can just go... Because I want this to prioritize powering up my my crusher, so that I don't have to worry about it. So we're just going to do that. Can I... Do you only do power at the back? Is that what's happening? You must only do power at the back. That's kind of frustrating. Well, if that's the case, then we're just going to hook you up directly then. And then what we can do to this cable is if we go to the side config and then the back side, I don't actually know which side's the back. Let's say you're the face. None. So that's the face there, so we want the left side, which will be you, to be only set to input. Right, so if we... There's no real way that I can look at this. I need to... Without killing myself, let's just do this. I just want to make sure. As far as I can tell... No, I can't tell anything. Ah, crap. Oh no. Of course I'd run into the lava. We want to just stand here. I just want to make sure that this is the right side. So if we just have you set to nothing, yeah, cool. So we only want you as set to input because I don't want the crusher stealing power from the actual system. But I do want it crushing things. And then what I want is you to be output on the right, auto eject on. And you're not getting items. And you config can't eject. Why are you not working? Why are you not extracting? Huh? Huh? It's not working, but that's fine. What we can do instead then, if that's the case... Oh, does it matter how I do this then? I don't think it does. I'm just thinking. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to break both of these. I'm going to route these power cables over here to the corner because I'm going to want the crusher there instead, I reckon. And then I want the biogenerator next to it, which will it's going to work exactly the same as it was before. But this is going to allow me to expand in the future should I want to hook up more biogenerators. So what I'm going to do is, alright, this is actually going to work beautifully. We're going to set up multiple of them. And of course there's gravel in my way, because why wouldn't there? Okay, let's go there. We want to run these cables all the way back. It doesn't really matter where they run to. Let's just say the back. I guess it needs to go in the back, doesn't it? Whoops. Bang, let's go there. Because you're going to output to the back, right? And that should still yoink power into this. And then what we're going to do from there is we're going to grab out... Oh, it's because I disconnected power to the whole system. I was like, why do I not have access? Let's quickly transfer power to everything. Cool. We want... I didn't even really need that. Let's go and laser nodes. We're going to have you on the top and then you there as well. These two are going to be hooked up to each other. My wrench is in this backpack. So we're going to go you to you. We're going to have on the downside an extract card onto round robin, and this is going to be important in the future. Going then to an input card on the downside on this one. So now we should see items coming out and into this. Okay, let's just go round robin false for now. And that's still not working. Do I need to go eject on the top output? Yeah, okay. So that still needs to be a thing. Beautiful. You know, this is going to be generating biofuel, which is then going to be putting it in here. But what we can do, alright, this is what's going to make this even cooler, is we want a second biogenerator. I need more biofuel. Let's make 2. Let's just go overkill with this, hey? And just prove my my what's the word? I don't know what I'm proving. But let's do that. We'll hook these bad boys up. These need to get rotated. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do is this extract card that we have set in here, we're going to set to round robin. Alright. And I think I want round robin enforced. Yeah, we'll just go round robin true. I don't know which one we want to do, but we want nodes on both of these. We want, oops, these nodes hooked up to each other. And then on these ones, we want insert card. This one we want insert, oops, on the wrong side. On the downside, we want insert. And then I think, yeah, we do want round robin enforced. So, why is this not working? Okay, there we go. Oh, it's because you're taking forever. But you can see now, what we should see, because it's enforced, yeah, there we go, beautiful. Because it's enforced, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So all 3 of our biogenerators are going to be running. Now this isn't going to be the most efficient thing in the world straight away. But we're going to make this even cooler in just a second here. Yeah, okay. So, how do I want to do this? I think I actually want these all filtered Do I want them filtered? Yeah, I do want them filtered. I just want basic filters for all these three. People are dying in my base. And I want all of them filtered to biofuel, so we're going to yoink one of these. On the down, bang, basic filter, biofuel. Right. And we're going to do this because once we hook this up to the refined storage system, we probably don't need to do it this way, but we have the stuff to do it, so we may as well. Okay, so the only thing that's going to be allowed to be put into these is biofuel. Right? So let's put biofuel into you. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is we're going to do the same thing that we did with these. We're going to hook up an interface here to the top and then run some cables across and connect it. So we want another interface. I need to make another exporter, which means I need more construction. Let's make like 4 of those. Cool, we can make an importer. Need another exporter. Need another machine casing probably. Let's make like 3 of those. Bang, interface. And then on this interface, I can just go on the top, I guess. We want to make sure that we're going to be pulling in, first of all, carrots. We want carrots, and then we want our saplings. So we want oak, spruce, birch, and what was the other one that we had? Acacia. And then that's going to work beautifully. Now on the top side of this, we want an item card set to extract of max 8, and then what we can do here is just make sure that all of these bad boys set to stock 64 of them, which was a tip I saw in the comments of the last one. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so it says to extract. Okay, so that biofuel shouldn't actually be ending up in there. And if it is, that's a problem. And so now this thing is all going to extract. That's why we have the filters on these, right? We don't want random junk ending up into these biogenerators. And this is going to keep going. Cool. So now all we need should just be cables. Do I have any more? I should probably craft more of these. Just to have them. Am I going to do this pretty? I'm not gonna be too crazy about how I do it, but we see here now, this is stocking 64 of each of them, and we should see the node pulling stuff out. Extracting. Ah, that's why, because it's round robin on this one. Ah, crap! Did I change the wrong one? I did change the wrong one. Round robin and forced on the top side. On the upside, we want to extract. Yeah. And that's not working because I'm silly and I forgot an insert card on that. Cool. And then this isn't working because this needs to be set to input-output. Okay. Beautiful. And now this is going to be kept stocked with these things, these organic materials. So now our power gen should honestly be kind of solved. For the time being. Now the only thing that we can do here to make these better would be going here and going basic tier installer, bang. I want now the advanced tier installer. I misspelled tier, there we go. Oops, what am I missing? Let's make, I'm sure 5, that seems like a good number. Bang. Now my question is, while we're here, can you go into that? No. So our generators are locked to that, but that's fine. But I can go basic on you, and basic on you. And then this really doesn't matter. We're just gonna, we could have it on auto sort, but I don't think it's really gonna be an issue. Since it's just gonna stack up, we're gonna have way more of this stuff than we're actually ever gonna use. Now, how much are you using per tick? You're using 80 per tick. And I think your max production is like 120 or something like that. Something silly like that. Or 280 FE a tick. So we are like in a really good spot. So that's 280 times 2 is, what's that, 560. Then times 3 is another, what, 700 and, no, 800 and something. I don't know, it's a lot of storage. Whatever that maths ends up being. A lot of power gen. And these old guys, why are you not working now? Down, bang, extract, round robin, enforced. Top side. Input, output on the top, auto eject on. Why are you not working now? Because you're full. Oh, it's because it's round robin and forced, possibly. It's trying to insert into the first one. So what if I just go round robin true? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we want that in round robin true, not round robin and forced, because it's going to try go 1, 2, 3, and then because this one was full, it was waiting to input stuff into this, and before it went to there. So that's not what we want. We just want round robin. But these machines now can support this thing without any issues, because you're only using, well, I guess you use 100 a tick now, but you can supply 280. So realistically, one of these can support, what's that? 2 of these, 2 and a bit of these. Where's that guy? But power problem solved. I can like do upgrades on this thing now if I really want. Energy upgrade, speed upgrade. The speed and like doing like 8 of these, it like really wouldn't be a bad idea. But our power woes have been solved. Now, what is energy cube? Wow, my spelling is so bad today. What is the next here? How much do you hold? 25 million FE. What does this one currently hold? 6. How hard are you to get to? Diamond dust on one of these. That's really not that difficult to do. I just got to enrich up some diamonds then, if that's the case. Do we just upgrade this one then? I think we do. I think that's not a bad idea. So I want infused alloy. Let's grab. I think I actually only wanted 4 of them, didn't I? Let's do 8 of them, just cause. 8 of them. I'm gonna go upstairs. I need to grab a diamond. I need 1 of these. This system is incredible. That was the best idea we've ever had, was doing refined storage when we did. Okay, beautiful. Let's grab... Oh, you got pushed out into that immediately. Let's throw you into this one. Oops. Into here. Oh, it's because you're full of carbon. You're empty. Cool. Let's throw 8 of these in there. Auto sort on. I don't want to wait for you, so we do this. Okay, that only did 4 of them. Well, 4 of them, luckily, is all that we needed. What else did we need to make for an energy cube? Bang. I need 2 of these. 1, 2. And that was it. Now I just need to pick this one back up. Oh man, if I lose this into that lava, I was going to be angry if that happened. That would not be a fun time. Cool. So let's make this now. Bang. And then the side config. Input, output, not the front. Nope. We want output up the top. What's the front now? Oh god, after breaking and placing it, I think all the faces change. Okay, so at least this is the actual front now. We know that. And the only way that power is going ever out is out the top though. 64, 64, 64. Okay. We're in a good spot. How many carrots do we have left? None. There's 4 carrots left in this. I think carrots is actually like a relatively like smart way to do this because you can get so many of them. So I think next episode, we need to work on some sort of crop farm. I think that's definitely going to be the way. Having this, by the way, as an advanced crushing factory is like stupid overkill. It really doesn't need to be. I honestly think just a regular crusher plus a oh wow, oh yeah, and these guys are going to be running constantly now because we are. It's only producing 140 FE a tick. That's interesting. But this doesn't take any upgrades, does it? Yeah, I don't think there's anything that we can do to the biogenerators to make them any better. But hey, if we want more of them, we can have more of them. That's the beauty of this setup. And we can block off all of this. That's kind of clean. I am chuffed. This is happy times. So yeah, these are just going to be like spending a bunch of power to fill this thing up, which we should be seeing. Input of 1.08 thousand FE a tick. So that's what we're generating. We can happily deal with that. And that's pretty much nearly purely just the biogenerators, because these guys aren't generating much. What are you producing? Yeah, you're like these two together are only generating like 40. What's this generating? Each of these roughly 70, so 70 by 9, what's that? Let's do some quick calculator. 70 times 9, 630. So our 3 biogenerators are now producing more power than our 9 wind and our 2 heat generators. That's a win. That's a win if you ask me. And we integrated it with refined storage, so we don't have to deal with it. So next episode for sure, we're going to deal with, I guess, a crop farm, so we can put potatoes in here as well. We may as well just chuck that in here. Potato. There. And we'll probably want to just move these over. The reason I did that as well is just so that it's going to prioritize pulling carrot and potatoes before pulling this other stuff, since we get 5 of it. I think the saplings will just be like a backup in case we ever run out of carrots and potatoes, which I don't think we will. Well, at least we shouldn't. The only thing that would make this nicer would be having like botany pots. Or I thought about doing a cloche from immersive engineering, but it would have meant actually getting some ways into immersive engineering, since we needed plates and copper wire, and there's no like real nice way for us to do that. We probably could have done it. It probably wouldn't hurt to do it, but hey, if we can have like a big old crop farm like we have our tree farm and power it like that, I think that's fine by me. And we can even like get like deep into immersive. But hey, our power woes are solved. We're inputting 1000 KFE. Oh no, sorry, I did my maths wrong earlier. These are doing 140 each, so we're not quite producing more, but hey, that's fine. Anyways still watching, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.